me with no options. Say less, say less, say less.
Once called Carolinas Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go. It's week 14. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need... to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. First down, and they go right back to him. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, set, track at 60. Go.
Back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Got it. Ready?
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That's caught for for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Riggs! Ready?
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Let's go now.
Throwing on 3rd and long. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Straight to the air is Richardson. Chased out to his right. His first throw is an interception. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Ready? 18 Rattler.
Trying again following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one hits for 30. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
I I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. This is Brooks heading left. And he only gets this one down to the 9. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Looking for the back that time. And 4th and 4 coming up. And out comes the Panthers field goal unit. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Looking for a target. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Here we go, set. Let's go.
First down throw here from Richardson. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Our score, 6-0. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Finding Collins. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Nothing doing that time, and it leaves them on 2nd and goal. Mitchell. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Vikings tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And they'll take the lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the give, it's Brooks. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Throwing on 2nd and 11. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. They touch him down with a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Let's go. Say, hey. Ready.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 2nd quarter lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
19 right. Here we go.
Play action with Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Last thing, 19. 73. Good.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The Vikings getting their punt team out. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it's going to be Panthers football.
Ready up.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Go. Hut, hut.
Hand off here for Brooks. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Let's go now.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Motioning him from the slot right. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Running the toss here to Brooks.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. And it's the Panthers with it on 4th and 4.
Warrior 70. Set. 18. Pioneer.
They're going for this. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best. You get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
They're throwing it. Connects on the crosser. Down to the 10. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. And it's cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers bump the lead up to 13 points. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Forced out to his right. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
From the 38. Dumps it off to his running back. Get some space around midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Richardson. Oh, he got way too much under that one. Too high, that's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Putting a receiver in motion. Second and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Collins there to grab it. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll throw again, Richardson. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Richardson. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a one-score game before halftime. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. This return starts at the 5. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
He's trying to push the field. They're on it. That's intercepted. And the Vikings make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Starting from the 5. Returns looking good so far. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Mitchell up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 41. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Mitchell on the carry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Looks like they will indeed try it, 4th and 2. Again, this is Mitchell. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. Winford 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it'll be their football. First and 10 now from the 30. A tight end in motion now. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Kyle Duggar holding him down. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Again, it's Brooks. And he's brought down after a short gain. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
19 Lions. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
He's going to throw this one. Complete over the middle. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First and 10 from the 41.
Reload. Reload. Here we go. Here we go.
On the carry, this is Brooks. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Check go.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Has him on the quick hitter. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Go.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Let's go now.
Running once more with Brooks. And they bring him down around the 34. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Ready?
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now a give to Brooks, coming left. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
They'll try and throw it here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And 4th and 4 coming up. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Chandler now on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Richardson back to throw. He beams one deep right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled it knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction. How well the defense had that one covered.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Richardson now. This finds Mitchell complete. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Let's go. Hurt, hurt. Let's stay 19. Set you ready. Set you ready.
Now Richardson to throw. Finding Collins. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Get up. 18, 5 here. Buffalo 18.
To throw, Richardson. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception. interception of this season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Here we go, set.
Going to the ground again on first. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line for second down.
Cougar 19. Come on, set. Take go.
They'll throw it. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Kyle Duggar makes the play. And the Vikings have some new life in the fourth. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
79 Broncos. Back to 60. Trap 60, trap 60. 18 ready, go.
On first down, it's Richardson. He's looking deep once again. He's got it inside the 10. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This is Mitchell. Gets in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings have cut it to a 3-point game here in the fourth. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff.
Yep.
Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Vikings cut the lead down to just 2.
Vikings 21.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
That one way too far up there. They can't connect. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
On the jump.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. they'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. Works the sideline inside the 35. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers push this to an 8-point game. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers push the lead to 2 scores now. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Throw complete to Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. New set of downs for him from the 46. Davis, the motion man right. 1st down throw here from Richardson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Man in motion out of the slot. Richardson now on 2nd and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Completed to Collins. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7.
Here we go.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. He finds him beyond the marker. And they bring him down around the 34. Working quickly here. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He's on the move. He's on the move. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Here's Slye to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A give to Brooks, running right. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On the draw, this is Brooks. He's off again. Along this sideline inside the 25. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. So the defense gaining the clock a little bit. So they call a timeout just before our 2-minute warning. 2:04 to go.
That drop play comes in the old headset, Kate. I'm thinking risk-reward. The risk is I may get hit in the mouth handing it to the running back, but the reward is this thing may pop in the open field for a huge play.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Let's go now.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down for a loss. Now, just before the 2-minute warning can hit, Brock, whistles and a timeout taken by this defense.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out, because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers lead by only 2. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Going with Brooks on the ground. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Give him only 3, and that brings up 4th down and 8. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. This from 28 yards away. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. This from 28 yards away. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. To throw. Fits it through the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go. Set it fire. 79 Broncos. Track 60.
Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line. Looking to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Throwing now. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete.